just knowing the type of grit that he plays with, I mean, how confident are you that he's just going to do everything he can to play in that game Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, I don't, yeah, I know he's going to be. I know he's excited to play. I think he's going to, do everything he can to get himself ready to play. Ribs aren't fun, so yeah, I know he's going to be. I know he's going to be doing everything he can.
Is that maybe a galvanizing thing for the offensive line to just? I know you guys want to protect him as much as you can every single game, but just like an added layer to that.
A little bit, yeah. Just knowing he's a little banged up, and what those hits can mean, especially that area. Like that's, having it over and over again ain't fun. So, yeah, just doing our part to keep him upright and keep people away from him.
Tristan, the Pro Bowl will be announced tonight, and certainly you're deserving. But
I appreciate that.
having made the switch to left tackle, what would it mean to in your first year make such a transition and be recognized as one of the best tackles in the league?
I think it would, just for me personally, it would mean a lot. I tried not to think about that as like a milestone for success.
You wanted the same level of
But yeah, that's what I expected out of myself, was the same level. So it would certainly mean a lot to me. But at the same time, there's a lot of people that helped me get to where I'm at now, like feeling how I am. Coach Joe, Hainsey, like Luke, like also like Goody, like so many people helped me be where I'm at right now. So it would mean a lot to me to make it. But if not, I got a long career ahead of me. I plan on making a couple more.
Sure. Tristan, you guys talk about cleaning things up from one week to the next. What do you have to clean up from last week to get ready for this week?
I think not shooting ourselves in the foot. Not setting ourselves back. We had a lot of stuff that was just kind of self-inflicted. Pre-snap penalties, lost the ball a couple of times. You can't have that. So just focusing on the details and cleaning up as much as we can, and playing a clean football game.
They're dangerous.
Oh, geez. Trent, obviously. Trent and Tyron Smith, I've looked up to those guys for a really long time. Penny's been balling. Darisaw's had a good year. Lane always balls. Maliata. I feel like I'm leaving people out. There's guys all across the league that are deserving. But yeah, it's Trent. I think Trent and Tyron Smith are the guys that I've looked up to the most.
This week, obviously, don't need to tell you, it's winning, you're in. Just what is the mood going into this weekend like?
It's playoff football. I think this game's more of a playoff game than anyone we played all year. So playoff football, knowing what's at stake, and knowing that they're going to be ready to go, trying to ruin something that could be. They got nothing to lose. That's the most dangerous team. So. Just going out there and executing, everyone doing their job to the best of their ability, and look up when the clock hits zero, and see where we're at.
Is it crazy to think though that 75% of this division, 3 teams are still up for one playoff spot?
Yeah, it is weird to think about. And what is it? They don't even know what's the. I don't even want to think about it. Win and we're in. That's all. That's all.
I can tell you.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know. That's all I want to know is when we're in.
Tristan, whenever you face teams twice, you faced the Falcons twice, you faced the Saints twice, now you're about to face the Buccaneers twice.
Mm-hmm.
As an offensive lineman, when you go up against defensive linemen, is it kind of more of a chess match second time around?
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, guys, you're going against guys I've gone against for a couple years now, twice a year. So it's like what they're gonna do, they know what you're gonna do. It's like, it's just who can get that, who can get the the edge. But yeah, it's always interesting playing somebody twice. Just because you're expecting them to do something, and you're like oh, but it's fun, it's exciting, especially going against Brian Burns and all the guys together, Derek Brown. It's gonna be fun battles.
Tristan, with going to Carolina, obviously you throw the records out with entering this game, but the juice in the building might not be the same as what you've experienced in some other places.
Yeah.
And last week, I think you all said you came out flat.
Yeah.
How can you emphasize bringing the motor necessary at the start of that contest?
I think just making our own juice, knowing what type of game it is. It's for all the marbles, literally. So, You know, if you can't get hyped up for that, then you know something's wrong with you. It's easy enough getting hyped up for a regular football game. So yeah, if you can't get hyped up for something like this, then you shouldn't be here. Thanks, guys. Thanks.